Okay, yay. Okay, we're recording. So thank you guys so much for jumping on the call tonight. I have got an amazing group here to share how coaching has changed their life in so many different ways. So thank you if you're on here live. Thank you so much if you're watching this recording. Thanks for taking the time out because this is something that we truly feel passionate about. And we're so excited to share with you why that is and how that is. So I'm going to go ahead and get started and just share, turning my phone over so I don't get distracted. And I have notes so I don't get distracted, you guys, because you guys know I like to talk. So I'm going to share with you my story a little bit before I turn it over to some other coaches on our team. So I started this whole health and fitness / coaching journey almost 4 years ago. I was at a point in my life where I needed something to change. We really wanted to start trying for our third baby. And I was the heaviest I'd ever been. I was so self-conscious. I needed something so desperately, something that was safe for pregnancy, something that was sustainable so I could lose the weight and keep it off. My big goal was weight loss, but I was really focused on health and good nutrition too. So when this came into my life, the fitness, the supplements, it was the perfect answer that I needed. And I'm so grateful. And it's been something that, like I said, it's been fast forward, it's been 4 years. I've been blessed to lose 50 to 60 pounds. I'm still going. I have been able to find our superfood shake has completely transformed my gut health, my energy levels, all of those amazing things. So for me, it was like a no-brainer to jump into coaching to help other people do the same thing. I love helping people. I still help up at the hospital and fill in cardiac and pulmonary rehab. So I love helping people get stronger and feel better and learn tools that are going to help them in their life. So it was such a gift for me to be able to start coaching and help other people do the same thing. A little side note of that is it's become such a blessing for my family now. I've been able to earn a supplemental income. I was blessed enough last year to be able to cover my kids' tuition, to be able to cover my product. We're Disney people. I don't know if there's any other Disney people out there, but we did Disney last year for the first time. And we were like, we'll just do it once. And then we went and we were like, oh man, we really love it here. We're gonna have to do it more than once. So it's been like an awesome thing for me to be able to pay off chunks of our Disney trip with the income that I've made from coaching just by helping other people share this life-changing gift. So that is, in a nutshell, my story. I just, before I hand it on over to Tamara, I just want to say, if you're in the position now where you're like, I just don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I can make the hard changes. I don't know if I can really make this last. You can, because I was that person. I was that person who really never believed in myself to make that lasting change. And I'm still doing the hard work of pouring into myself to really, that confidence, that self-belief. It's like an ever-changing, ever morphing thing, for lack of a better term, that I'm working on. But that's another thing coaching's done for me, is it's given me that confidence and instilled in me yes, I can do this. So I just want to tell you guys that if you're watching this and wondering, you can do this too, I promise. And besides, all the beautiful faces you see on this call are here to help you too. So that's the really cool part. So Tamara, I'm going to turn it over to you. I know you guys kind of wonder, what is it that you guys do as a coach? How do you help people? So I'm going to turn it over to Tamara, and she's going to share with us how she shares her story to help other people, and what she does every day to help do it. So I'll mute myself and you go, Tamara.
All right. Can you hear me okay? All right. I am Tamara Ajabe, and I am full-time wife, mom of 2 awesome kids, full-time respiratory therapist, full-time worship leader. So definitely have a very much so busy life. My story kind of began with me just kind of needing a different lifestyle, a new change. I was at my absolute heaviest after I had my daughter, and I couldn't actually get up off the floor to play with my kids. So that was kind of disheartening. And so I just needed a change. And I had done Shakeology before and had stopped for financial reasons, and then had decided I needed to kind of jump back into it because I knew it worked for me. So when I first started, I didn't really think I was going to get into the whole coaching thing. But after some thought and a little help from my Jesus, he convinced me that that was definitely something that he had actually planned for me. So I do coaching a little bit differently than most. I see coaching as a way for me to help build up people, as well as, please stop, as well as bring some life to people that may think that this is, there's no way to change or what have you. So in my coaching, I coach them that way, but I invite people really based upon my faith. I start out kind of there, and then we kind of work from there. We got to work from inside out sometimes, and that's how I do it. So we talk a lot about what our faith is, and then talk about, we have to have healthy bodies, and we have to stay faithful in that. And so in walks, coaching. And so I am sharing with others that, coaching isn't necessarily about telling someone or, oh no, you absolutely can't eat that, you can't do this. That's not what coaching is about. It's about changing someone's life and being in that person's life to shed a little light for them, but to actually kind of give them a little piece of you in a kind of a strange sort of way. Just enough for them to say, okay, well, I can see that you can do this, and I know that I can do this. To have that person to believe in them, knowing that you can push them a little bit further. And so that's really my goal in coaching. Hang on just a second. Please get in the water. Thank you. And with coaching, as you can see, I do coaching around my family. My kids are trying to get in the bathtub. We've had kind of a late night playing. So I do my coaching in the morning after I usually work out, as far as doing like invites and things like that. I do it on my lunch hour. I try and do it at night after my kids go to bed if I'm not too tired. But I really do try and spend as much time as I can reaching out to those people. Grace, sit up. To find the people that I want to have on my team. Jess, what else did you want me to kind of throw in there? I feel like I've kind of rambled a little bit.
No, you're amazing. I love it. Just kind of share how share your journey. What kinds of things do you share with people on social media? How do you work in the personal development? Talk a little bit maybe about those, us coaches here at Called Vital Behaviors, but really what we're doing is sharing our journey and, working on us, like you said, from the inside out.
So with me, I share a lot. I do my best to try and share on social media. I am not a social media guru by any means, but I do my best. But I do share a lot of what just happens with my everyday life, with my kids, with my devotions. If there's something that really strikes me with my devotionals that I think the rest of my team, or for that matter, anyone else in this world might get out of it, then I share those things. As far as personal development, a lot of my personal development comes from my faith, reading my Bible, reading my scriptures every morning. Do I get an hour to sit down and, read through my Bible and do lessons? No, I wish I did. But I can get 5 minutes and take that 5 minutes, really ponder it all day long and get a lot out of it, and then take that message and then give it to others. And that's part of my personal development, as well as learning how to build the business. And building the business for me, I'm actually in the middle of listening to Build to Last, which is an awesome book. And it's about building leaders, building the people that you want to have on your team. And building those leaders means that you are not so much worried about, yes, you need to grow your own business, but once you get your stuff up and going, to help that other person get theirs up and running, so that it's a mindless system. You don't even have to worry about anything at all. It's just a matter of, okay, I know that I've got this one. And you want to put those leaders, pick out those people that are leaders from the group of people that you are actually reaching out to. So in that, I've literally made a list and gone, okay, I think this person would be a great leader. Okay, I think this person will be a great leader. And those are the people that I'm reaching out to. Those are the people that I'm going, hey, this is a great opportunity, not only to get yourself physically fit, but to also grow something very amazing. Have a vision. Absolutely have a vision of what you want your life to be, and that's what I'm learning. I'm actually going to scooch out of the bathroom here. To have a vision of learning is actually what is driving me right now, what my vision is going to be for my family in the next 5 years. Know what your why is. Why do you push? Why exactly do you want to have this team? Why do you want to grow this team? And I think that's very important too. Awesome. So those are some of the things that I do as far as personal development and reaching out to those people.
That is awesome. Thank you, Tamara. Okay, so I love how she shared that, like this coaching thing, this building a business can go deeper than just health and fitness. Like she talked about, making real connections with people, with faith and friendships and all of those things. It's awesome. And as coaches, like she touched on, that's what we're doing. We're just sharing our journey with people, whether we're sharing it in person by talking to them, whether we're emailing them, texting them, sharing posts on social media. We're basically sharing what we do, how we do our workouts, how we love these amazing supplements and why they're so important to nourish our bodies, how our life is no different than anybody else's because it's crazy and loud and, whatever. We're just basically sharing that and sharing how it goes through our everyday life. And then we're just inviting people to join us. So that's kind of how it works. And Tamara did an amazing job of talking about that. I love how you talked about letting your vision just guide you to invite those people that you want to do this with. And that's the cool part. This is yours. You can invite who you want to. So that's the awesome part. So I know that this is like some of the meat and bones that you guys are wondering. So I'm going to let Linda take over. And Linda's going to talk about how you actually earn money and how you can actually make an income as a coach. So take it over, Linda.
Hello, can you hear me? Okay, so my name's Linda Frkovich, and I have been a coach for a little over 2 years. My coach Tabitha had reached out to me a couple times before, and it just wasn't the right time. I had, turned her down and said, no, it's not for me. I was at my heaviest weight. I was 35 pounds heavier than what I am now. I was not happy in any aspect of my life because I was letting my weight affect how I was dealing with everything. So she didn't give up on me. She reached out to me again, and it was the right time for me. So I said yes, started as just a discount coach. I thought, I'm in no shape or form to be motivating people, inspiring people. So I just mainly did it for me and just to get the discount on the products. And then as I was starting to see a change in myself, I was getting more confident. This community of women that you're put into is simply amazing. They build you up. They are there for you. In every aspect of your life. They become your best friends. I mean, people that you don't even really know become like somebody you talk to every day. But anyway, I was able to lose 35 pounds. My confidence was built up. Self-love, self-esteem was so much better. And it just it's not, before I get into like the how to make money, this is not just about fitness. This is about a community of women. People don't stick with it for the fitness. It's the ladies that you're surrounded with that keep you going. But ways to make money, it just makes more sense if you're going to sign up with a challenge. Okay, there's challenge packs that you can buy. But if you're going to sign up for it, it's the same cost to sign up as a customer as it is a discount coach or even a working coach. So it makes more sense to go ahead. It's going to hold you more accountable. Go ahead and sign up for that discount. Sign up for the discount coach because you're going to get 25% off any future purchases, any other products, not just the superfood shake that we drink, any products that you want to try in the future, you're going to get 25% off. And also, I know even if you just want to do it as a discount, but if other people are going to see you change, they're going to wonder, what are you doing? So they're going to be asking you, what are you, hey, I've noticed a change, you're losing weight or whatever. What are you doing? When you tell them, hey, I'm doing Beachbody, you can actually earn commission from helping other people. So if they want to join you and they sign up, you get 25% commission off of whatever they buy from you, which is pretty awesome. Other ways that we do it is like with the challenge pack. And this can get kind of confusing, and we'll go in more detail when you do sign up as a coach. But you get Success Club points for each challenge pack that you sell, or a bag of Shakeology that's on Home Direct. You get 2 Success Club points for that. And if you are able to help 3 people a month, that will essentially pay for your product. You will get your Shakeology pretty much for free if you're able to help 3 people a month, which is pretty awesome. And as you are helping 3 people a month, and then go into the next month, and those same 3 people love their product, they're going to buy Shakeology again from you. You're making money off of that. And then plus the next 3 people that you're helping, you're still making commission off that. So you eventually get an income. You're able to start getting building more income. So like I said, you sell 3 challenge packs a month. They love the product. They're going to continue to buy the Shakeology from you, or there's not just the shakes. We've got so many different products. We've got the beach bars. We've got the pre and post workout that are amazing. We just got collagen. There's all kinds of things. So there's something out there for everybody. Just because you sign up with Shakeology doesn't mean you have to do Shakeology each month. You're able to order other stuff. And then also, this company is amazing. As you're helping other people, they will recognize you for it. You get free gifts from them if you're hitting Success Club. So there's Success Club 5 and Success Club 10. So if you are hitting Success Club 5, that means you're helping 3 people a month. Hitting Success Club 10, you're helping 5 people a month. And as you're doing that each month, you will get gifts from corporate. It may be a book, maybe a tank top, a backpack, just small little gifts, just the way that's how they show, their appreciation for you. And then, let me see. You get 25% commission. I talked about that. And then another thing that we can do when we hit Success Club is you get your points, and those points go towards earning a free trip. So we have coaches on our team that have hit Success Club every month, and they get a trip paid for. They get to go to Punta Cana. Jess is getting a trip. They go on cruises. It's really amazing. As you're helping people, you are getting rewarded yourself. So it's pretty awesome. And then as you hit your ranks, and we can go into this in more detail later, but like you hit your first rank's Emerald rank, and that's 2 coaches underneath you. So as long as you are hitting Success Club and have 2 active coaches underneath you, Beachbody starts giving you free customers. So those are people that are buying the stuff off like infomercials. They are giving you those free customers. So if they continue, or if they buy something, it goes underneath you. And then also, if you hit Success Club 10, then they give you the customers that are ordering Shakeology. So as you grow your team, you will start making some income, like your team volume goes together and you start making more income off that. So that's pretty awesome. So there's several different ways you can earn an income. Hopefully that makes sense. I know some of it's kind of confusing.
Perfect. Thank you, Linda. Yes. So basically, and like all the details, that will all, oh, you can totally hear my dog playing with the squeaky toy. I'm so sorry. So like Linda was talking about, there's lots of details as far as like, you'll hear us talk about Success Club, our ranks, but basically you can earn free prizes, you can earn free trips. And then as you build your team, so basically as you help people help other people, and as they build their own team, you get bonuses on top of your commission. So that's where you see that residual income. That's where that comes in, and this becomes like a legitimate, not that it's not with just commission, because it totally is, but that's where you will see that life-changing income come in. And the really cool part about that is the reason that that's happening is because you're helping other people earn an income too. And that just really like hits my heart, because I want to help my coaches. I want to help you guys do that. Most of the coaches on this call are in my downline, and that's what I want for you guys. And that's the really cool part that is so amazing about helping other people. Like when you just have a heart that wants to help somebody get well, get fit, earn an income, like all the cool stuff just comes pouring out, and you get excited to see other people be successful. And I just think that's really amazing. So I am going to have to mute myself because Milton found the loudest toy to play with. Anyway, it's Jess's turn to talk. So Jess is one of my coaches. She's amazing. Like Linda said, she's one of those people that you like didn't know, but now because of this awesome community, we talk like almost every day. So I'm going to mute myself, and Jess is just going to tell a little bit about her story and how this has changed her life. So go for it, girl.
Everybody hear me okay? All right, good. Okay, yep, I'm Jess. I'm pretty much the beginner of the group, I guess you would say. I have 2 kids. I have Irish twins. I have an almost 1-year-old and an almost 2-year-old, so life for me is busy. Yes, it's crazy around here, but originally, actually, I started Beachbody like 3 years ago because I needed to make a change. I was, kind of like what Jess said earlier, I needed to lose some weight. My husband and I had struggled with infertility for 8 years. So obviously that was really rough. That brought me down too. And I started doing Shakeology and actually Country Heat back then, and lost some weight. And no one could convince me that Beachbody didn't help me get pregnant with our son after trying for almost a decade. So that right there, I will probably always love this company for that. But then I had my 2 pregnancies back to back, and kind of forgot about myself a little bit, focused on being pregnant and having a newborn and all of that. And then this year I met Jess and really started focusing on myself since then. And since April, I'm down 22 pounds now. Yes. And not only have I lost the weight, I feel so much better. I have more energy to get on the floor and play with the kids. And, my daughter is almost learning to walk, so I can, hold her by the fingers and walk with her without like my back killing me or my knees killing me. And I've got more energy to, want to just do stuff as a family, go outside and play. Whereas before, it's hot summertime. I don't want to go outside. I don't want to get all sweaty and gross. And it's just, I can't express, how much more energy I have, and just how much healthier I feel, not even just because of the weight that I've lost. And I've just recently, I started as a discount coach because, everybody likes to save money. But recently decided that I'm going to, start really trying to build my business. So like I said, I'm the beginner when it comes to that, but I'm so excited to see how I can start a business and make it grow and meet new people and help them along the way too. And if I can do this, anybody can. I'm not a big public speaker, but it's not even about that. It's like the one-on-one, like Jess said, we talk at least 4 or 5 times a week now, and it's just, whatever you're comfortable with. So I think that's pretty much just about it. I'm looking over my notes to see if I forgot anything.
Yeah, go for it. Peek at your notes. No, thank you so much. I love that. It just like makes my heart so full to hear how it's changed your life, and not only like physically, but just emotionally too. And I know you didn't mention this, but your sister-in-law does it too. So I know you guys kind of bond over that a lot as well, because it's just fun to do this with people, and to go at it together. So thank you so much, Jess, for sharing that, because like she said, like speaking in public and sharing, personal stuff, like that can be hard. So kudos to you for jumping outside your comfort zone and sharing that. I'm super proud of you and so grateful that you shared that with us tonight, because that's going to help so many people. So awesome. Thank you.
Thanks.
Okay. So next we're going to talk a little bit about a lot of times when people hear coaching, they're like, oh yeah, that sounds good, but I'm really busy. I don't know, like I'm not ready. Like I'm not fit enough. I'm not, I want to get through a program first. So I'm going to let Linda talk about how she fits this into her day, just real briefly, because it's totally doable. I promise.
Okay. So I didn't mention earlier before, I still work full time. I work as a nurse at a doctor's office, 40 plus hours a week. I'm married. I have a 13-year-old son that's in sports. So I understand. I mean, I only have one kid, but I do understand the busyness with their husband and kid and work, and just life gets busy. But it is totally doable. You just kind of have to do time management. I like to work in power pockets. So like first thing in the morning, I read, get my personal development done. I try to get my workout in. And then if I still have time before I have to get ready for work, I'll send some invites out. On my lunch break, I'll pick up my phone again, work on my business a little bit, put it down. After work, I'm sure to make time for my husband and kid. I come home, we eat supper, do little things, watch TV or whatever together. Or if my son has games, I go do that. And then I usually try to, like another 30 minutes before bed, pick up my phone, do a little business, send messages or reply back to people that's been messaging me back. But you just need to designate your time. You need to set time apart, and just kind of, make some time for it. I mean, it's completely doable. And like I said, I have to work in power pockets because I don't have an hour to 2 hours at a time out of my day to sit down and work on my business. If you can, that's awesome. Get it done. And, but power pockets, I think, and I know a lot of people work in the power pockets, a little bit at a time, 10, 15 minutes here, go back to doing, your life, and pick up your phone again when you have another 10 or 15 minutes. That seems to help the best with me, is just working in power pockets. Jess, do you have anything to?
Perfect. No, that's perfect. Thank you. I know, like Linda said, she's working full time, so that works best for her. I can say I'm home almost full time, but that means I'm mom full time, because my kids are 2, 5, and 6. So for me, I try to set aside time to sit down and work a big chunk at a time while they're watching a movie or playing a game or whatever. Most recently, I figured out that even that's not working, because kids are crazy. My kids are crazy anyway. So what I am doing is I'm actually getting up, because I don't have to be at work at 7. I don't have to be whatever. I've been getting up early to get my work in, and it's been the most friggin' amazing thing ever. Can I just tell you, like, I get so much done. It's been like it's a sacrifice because I have to get up early, but it sets me up for success for my day. So that's how I do it. You can totally work it in however it works for you. And okay, so I'm going to let Tamara jump in next. I hear it a ton, and I know that a lot of coaches on my team hear it a ton. Like, I'm not ready to coach. I'm not in very good shape. I don't know what I'm doing. I haven't even completed a program, so I can't be a coach. And what do we say to that, Tamara? Like, that's the perfect reason to be a coach, and Tamara's going to talk about that.
I'm muted. Can you hear me? All right. So yeah, the myth that you have to be in shape before being a coach. You don't need to be in shape. The whole point of part of what we do with coaching is that people want to follow you on your journey. And your journey for weight loss is going to actually catapult someone else to decide to want to be, to take that journey along with you. I actually just had several people over the weekend who I didn't even realize were following me because they don't really post any likes or any loves. And they were fellow church members that I had gone to church with at one point, and shared with me that, oh my gosh, you're so motivating. And so I actually just had one of them text me and say, hey, we need to get together and talk about this business of yours. So she is actually motivated by the fact that I am sharing my story, and that's what it's about. It's about just simply sharing your story, sharing your journey, your weight loss journey, your personal development journey, your encouraging moments. And that's really what coaching is. That it really truly is about just sharing that with with my Fit Fam. That's what I call it. You guys are my Fit Fam. I'm sharing my life with another group of some pretty awesome people who I learn from every day. And that's kind of how I go about telling anybody about coaching, really. It's not about sitting down and going, okay, let's do this. And it's about togetherness. It's about relationship. That's the biggest thing. It's about relationship and building those relationships so that you guys can go on that journey together.
Amen. I love that. Thank you so much for sharing that, Tamara. And she just hit the nail on the head when she said, you don't ever know who's watching you. A like doesn't always equal, doesn't always measure up to the people that are watching you, is what I'm trying to say. It's so amazing how many people are watching you as you're sharing your struggles, as you're sharing your hardships, as you're sharing like the win that comes with that hard work that you have to freaking push through, and it's hard sometimes. And that has been honestly one of the coolest things for me as a coach, is to get that message from people that says, thank you for being so real. And that's what I want to be. I like to stay positive. I really work on that. And because sometimes it's hard to be positive with everything. But at the same time, I want to show people that it's not all like sunshine and rainbows. Like, I wish it were. It would be amazing, but it's just not. So like Tamara said, just sharing the real life is going to connect with so many people and form these really amazing bonds. So, okay. So I am going to share with you like what y'all want to know. Like, how do I do this? How much does it cost? What's the best way to get started? That's what I'm going to talk about. Linda talked about this a little bit when she discussed how you earn money as a coach. But how to get started as a coach is how to get started on your own wellness journey, really. So you can, the best way, there's lots of different ways. I'm going to present you the best way that's going to put the most tools right at your fingertips for the least amount of money. So you can invest in what's called a wellness package or a challenge pack. We have amazing fitness programs. You have heard how many times tonight how they've changed all of our lives. We have the best trainers on the planet. They've done all the science behind all the workout calendars that tells you what day to do what program. We have so many different programs to choose from. We have 2 amazing nutrition programs that focus on real food in real life and cutting out all the junk and still enjoying life and letting yourself have the treats and the junk every once in a while, but focusing more on the healthy and how to work that into your life. So we have nutrition programs, we have fitness programs, we have amazing supplements. Shakeology has been such a life-changing thing for me, which is funny because I was the biggest snob, not gonna lie. I was like, yeah, you can keep your shake, I'm good. And then when I did the research, I was like, oh, this is legit. Like, maybe I need to try this. And then after the first month, I was like, you're not taking it away from me ever. So it's been something, and it's really important for me, you guys, to have super squeaky clean ingredients. I don't want junk in something I'm drinking every day. I don't want junk in something that's going inside my body when I'm growing a life inside me or feeding the life that just came out of me, because I am a breastfeeding mom. I joke because I literally barely got my last kid off. I barely got my second kid off my boob in time for the third kid, and I just barely got the third kid off my boob, like, to just be off my boob. Like, he's going to be, there's nothing wrong with nursing as long as you want, but like, he's going to be 3, and we were ready to be done. So I need something that's squeaky clean and safe. And that's what this company delivers for me. And I feel comfortable and safe. We have amazing pre-workout and post-workout. We have Beach Bar. We have these protein bars that are squeaky clean. We have collagen. We have boosts to put in your shake to get more veggies, more energy, more gut health. If you have some trouble in that department, if you get what I'm saying. So we have, like, I don't want to like smother you with details, but we have literally something for everyone, and is delivered with the strictest stipulations to have our company's name on it. Like, if it has our company's name on it, it's been tested time and time over. So off my soapbox, moving on. Sorry, that happens sometimes. So when you get a wellness package or a challenge pack, you're able to team up 2 things, the supplements and the food and nutrition, or the nutrition programs with the supplements. There's so many different options, but when you get that challenge pack, you're going to get your nutrition and you're going to get your fitness, and you're going to get it for $160. And sometimes that price is even lower. Most of the time it's $160 unless we have promotions going on, which actually it does happen a lot. And I will tell you, if you are listening to this call, it is July 30th through the end of the month. Any active coach has a $10 off promo code that we can offer you. Well, hopefully. I know I have a couple left. So that's something to act on fast if you're listening to this, because you can get $10 off of your wellness package. So that's the best way to sign up as a coach, because there is a $40 coaching fee to sign up. That fee is waived. If you've purchased a challenge pack or a wellness, we call them wellness packages or challenge packs, that fee is waived. So that's the best way, to get this wonderful discount. That's the best way to get your 25% off. There is a $15 membership fee every month, and that gets you your discount. That gets you all of the products and promotions first and at the best price. And if you're military or a veteran, that membership fee is completely waived. But otherwise, that's the best way to get all of your products and programs at the best price. So that's how that works. Talk to the coach that invited you to this sneak peek. Talk to the coach that you're working with, and we will sit down with you and figure out the best challenge pack for you that's going to meet your needs, because that's the really cool thing about this company is we do what works best for you as a person. It's not a one size fits all. So that's really cool too. So in closing, I have a couple other things, but I want to open it up to my coaches again, and Linda and your coaches again. Do you guys have anything else you'd like to add before I kind of close a little bit? Okay. Okay, so I just want to say thank you so much. I'm so sorry. There's noises in the background of this call. I just want to say thank you so much for jumping on and for taking time to watch this and for taking time to listen to us tell our stories. Because when I tell you that this is something that is near and dear to our heart, I mean it. My vision for this business, I started out, this whole thing actually just because I wanted my Shakeology at the best price. And now my vision has completely changed. I've seen what this can do for people, not only for their wellness, but as a business to transform their lives. I shared with you some of the things I've been able to do, and I've been so blessed to be able to do to help financially with my family. And my biggest goal is to be able to take the pressure off of my husband. He works so hard for our family. And that's what I want, is to be able to tell him, go do what you want, honey. This business creates that opportunity for you to replace your income. My mom coach has been able to do that. My grandma coach has been able to do that. And what an amazing blessing to be able to give freely to that's another thing that's near and dear to our hearts. We want to give freely to the charities and to our church and to the people that we want to give to. And that's what this is going to create. This business can create the financial freedom, the freedom of time with your kids, time with your spouse, creating all these amazing memories. So when I say dream big, I really mean it, you guys. And this guy's over here. He's over here doing all sorts of things. But when I say dream big, I mean dream big, because that's what this can do for you. I did just say that. I did. I'm repeating myself. So thank you guys. Thank you so much for jumping on the call. Thank you, coaches, for sharing. I know it's not easy to make it part of your night on a busy night, but please reach out to us with any questions. If you're watching this live, we will post the replay in our event page so that you can watch it again, take notes if you have more questions. I am going to stop recording, but coaches, if you could stay on for just a second, I just want to shower you with compliments for the amazing job you did tonight. So thanks again, guys, for hopping on.